Hello, and welcome to Penfold Plays, Europe Universalis for Meiou and Taxes. Why is this Castilian army sat there taking attrition when they could be helping us in this mountainous battle with the French? I'm Penfold, and this is our 100 Years War edition. We are sieging here, we took our war goal, you know, we're finally plus 1%. The French are... To be fair, this is a long war. It's just costing everybody now. Even me, like, ooh, we do have a lot of reserve men though coming back into the army, so who knows? Castile sieging the shit out of Scotland, and we're improving relations with Connacht because we're gonna incorporate them into our empire, and we're about to send these guys to just start sieging all the way up here. So let's continue with the playthrough. We won the Battle of Artois, and we won there as well. Now because this is me, I'm gonna select the Army of Ireland. I'm gonna chase them down. I'm gonna reorganize. Reorganizing troops is good. We're gonna beat this French army here as well. There we go. That French army is no more. Well, it is just there. And this is really good. The fact that the French are in so many wars is proving to be a lifesaver, because now we are actually conquering, and we have a new king. We have a new king. The streets of London are full of news. Arthur the First has become the king. With this change comes the chance of old policies and relationships to be discarded for a new course chart. Long live the king. So we lose some stability. New king has fantastic martial, but terrible admin and, well, decent diplomacy. Does that make me want to put him in charge of this army? No, it doesn't. I don't particularly want to at the moment. We'll just put you in charge. Send you back to Lons. I want my territory back. These places take forever to siege, and the French army is wandering around. We've got +5 now. We could probably end the war here. No, they just don't want it. Current peace offers need to have a 10% war score to make demands. So we're halfway there, but you know, I'm thinking, while we're here, should we keep this war going as long as possible? I don't know what you're thinking. This war's gone on long enough. It's 4 episodes old, and we've just managed to start. You know, Castile's gotten involved with their own separate war, Navarra's war. Although they don't seem to want to be doing anything, and that's really annoying me. Because if they just walked in, like, all this army here would just be useless. Where are you guys going? You guys just don't know where you're going. You're just gonna sit there. Because we've got 21 and 15 here, so those armies are safe pretty much. The French army just doesn't really care. They've declared their independence. What? I can't pronounce half these names. They don't exist now, so you know. So a quick look at the Holy Roman Empire. Still holying, still Roman. Well, bless. No, they can be as Roman as they want. So here we go. Because, where are they? No, they're not them, I can tell you that is for certain. Alright. So we have 16 here. They finally started to... Oh, they thought about sieging Normandy. If we take Normandy, could this be the best idea? Hang on, pause. Wrong buttons. Terrible. Not good. Our morale of armies have dropped. That's a shame. But if we could siege Normandy before the Spanish, then this war will just continue for ages with no real goal. And there they go off again. And that's the main army of the French right here. Just don't want to get involved. Aragon's had briefly enough. We're getting there. We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. The Cardinal's no longer loyal to us. That's because I'm ignoring the Cardinal issue at the moment. Oh wow, we have really lost wow. Oh no, that's the wrong guy. We can... So for this, we need to own more than France. And we also need to own Paris and be at peace. Which is, Paris is here. And we can't be at war with France, so this is a long shot. I'm just keeping an eye on these armies. Finally, Castile's just moving back and forth. They've lost so much men from attrition. It's stupid. You guys are heading this way. So would it help if I sent these guys down here? Just reunify yourself. There we go. There we go. They're sending everything down there pretty much. Should probably send. What should we do? We split in half. Reorganize you guys and we'll send you down there. And that's where the war's gonna be lost here. Oh, this war is taking an unexpected turn, really. We just need to send... No point in sending more men down. Well, we should probably try and save the war. Come on, join us. Yes! Now, can we win this battle? We did! Wow! Wowsies, wowsies, wowsies. Look at that war score. We just smashed them up. Brilliant. So we're going to fuse these guys up now because, let's face it, our troop numbers here are awful. But look at that war score. We just took so much war score. It's unbelievable. Where is it? That's not going to show, is it? Still. Aragon's low on war enthusiasm. They're broken. They're winning against everyone but us. Now the fact that we managed to pull out a huge win here. They're just going to slaughter this last French army up here, aren't they? Which will be good. It's always good to keep putting this guy in power. Soon we'll take this land. I know some of you are probably saying, why did we just take this land here? Well, because the French are more important and I really want to start reconquering everything down here. So we have a 17 stack there, pretty much because we have allies from Aragon. We're just sieging away here. And then we'll move to Normandy and Paris. Here comes an army. I can see them. Do we have any more mercenaries we can hire? Because after all, I love these mercenaries. Just keep making mercenaries. You do make quite a lot of money. And this is why, arguably, you could say we're holding on in this war. Although Navarro's about to get their butts kicked here. It's very unfortunate. Oh no, they managed to knock back the French army. Interesting. Make sure you are in. So the Papal States are here. This is what I really hate. Castile are just sitting there on their butts. Not well. They got troops up here. Yeah, I can see that they're sieging up here. But you know, we could do some admin stuff here. Let's finally, you know, stamp out on this. Stamp out. I like my counties not at war. So we'll continue to send men all around. Ah, finally. They're fine. No, they're just switching their troops around. They just don't care what's going on. Let's have a quick look at the ledger. France have 19,000. They've sort of been stuck there. They started off the war with 85,000. It went down as low as 14. That's when I decided to get back into the war. And I think that was 2 episodes ago. This 100 Years War is tough. You know, I'm not gonna lie. This is 100 Years War after all. Well, it's my version of 100 Years War, and I think that's just a good war. I think. Ah, finally we have taken this. We have sieged it. Let's move to Normandy. obviously taking the whole of this. Full annexation is 150, is 193, so it's double the amount. So they will take. We could take all of that. Normandy. In fact, that seems like a pretty decent war score. We'll take all of this. Let's wait. Let's wait. Awesome. We got one more. One more. Let's see. No, they won't. France holds Paris. Perhaps we should do something about that. Let's go to Paris. Let's go to Paris. We got a ticking war score. We're gonna squash these guys. So I want my territory back. I want to retake my territory. And while we sit on everything else, these guys are formed. These guys are gonna attack us here. That's the reason why. Oh well, so much for these mercenaries here. Of all the times they decide to finally send their troops back. That's okay, as we're sending off all our troops. They really like to defend their territory really well. Well, we may end... Ooh, dear, what happened there? Well, if as soon as we've gotten through this, we might continue. Alright, we're actually going to end the war now because I don't want to lose this, so... Alright, time to say goodbye to half the French territory. Although, I'm pretty sure I might want Artois instead. Do we have a... No. So we'll just take that. Can we get any money? Nope. Yes! We won the war! And look at that beautiful territory here. And that should end all wars for France, really. Navarre can't take it. But man, that was the most satisfying win I've had in a while. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep the reserve guard here. Because these are all corps of ours anyway, so... Got Normandy back. Oh, there's Brent. I'm right, you're all them. And you're all them. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have won our war. This is great. So we just need to own France. Pretty much a little bit more France, but this war has split that country in two, essentially. And now we can finally sort of repair. I mean, we've had, look, well, at least our manpower's alright. But we can finally start to repair our damaged morale. This was a long war. It was at least a good 6 years. 6 years back and forth. Navarre want military access? We'll give them military access to continue their war. No, you won't get military access from anyone. So really, it's just Castile now. Navarre will lose this war. This was a good war. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There were times where we were not sure if I was going to win it. But we have tons of revolt risk at the moment. Coring is taking a long time. How are we doing? We're -2. How are we doing over here? Can we get them? No. Perhaps we'll send them a gift. Send them a gift. Not that much. We'll just buy their friendship. We will buy their friendship. So, yeah, they like us a bit more. But anyway, I'm going to end the episode here because we've done our main goals. We've won our 100 Years' War, which took 6 years. well, near enough 7 years actually. What we got in the war was this province, this province, this province, that province, this province, and that province. So we got most our, at least half our cores. You know, yeah. So the French army's really badly beaten. Aragon are just hanging here. The reason I ceased is because we were about to lose our army here, and you know, it just seemed like the perfect time. So let's just say, yeah, we won. We're halfway there, which means we got to keep going on. We got to keep pressuring France. With our half their country cut up, should be easier next time. Anyway, I've been Penfold. Join us again on the next episode of Meiou and Taxes. Thank you very much, and good night.